Well, here we are on a Monday evening. Welcome on in, gentlemen. Let's make sure you're looking at something other than a black screen, right? Hey, it's Alternate History Gaming, and it's me, Bank60s, your humble and gracious player host with you once again inside U-Boat. Guys, I apologize. Folks that have been hanging in for the U-Boat streams had a couple of postponements. Weather has been wild around where I am in the world, and now things are back to normal, and we can get right back to it. We are into mid-July as U-137. We're sneaking up on a ship to inspect. A little particular here that I need to get taken care of before we jump into it. I'll be right back. Watch the intro screen for now. Of course, those who appreciate the content, I ask you to please hit that thumbs up button for me. Comment, subscribe, hit the chat. That's where I'm going right now as we get underway. We are approaching this Spanish vessel, and we'll be stopping it to inspect. This is where our game crashed in the last stream. And by the way, that's something that I'll mention right off the rip here. There was some rather mysterious things, seemingly buggy things that were going on while we were playing last. Don't quite know. Oh, hey there, man. Sorry, excuse me. Don't quite know what the issue was, but I think that I've got it pegged. What I think is that I have been playing in the unstable branch of the game. So, there is every possibility, nay, even the likelihood, that I am going to have to start a whole new U-137 campaign with all of the port particulars, like, you know, reassigning all of the stuff for the guys and getting all of the stuff I need for supplies and getting everybody dressed again and things like that, you know. So there may be a need to jump back into all that here tonight in this stream. Can't say I know that for sure, but I'm pretty sure that that is what we're going to have to do at some point. Just noticing something different. There's a chance that the unstable branch didn't get the same kind of attention as the branch for the latest update with the Type 9 DLC in it, and that I just picked the wrong night to play. I think that's possible, but I feel like it's going to be interesting tonight. Like, if it continues to be weird, and when I say weird, generally what I mean is, and feel free to just holler in the chat at me to say, you know, it's a skill issue, bro. I was having a whole lot of trouble with some torpedo shots. By the way, this is crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, got it. I was having a whole lot of trouble getting torpedoes to go where I had locked them in at. I went in, I checked the settings in gameplay. Okay, now we have British. Stop TC after receiving a minor message. Oh, this is interesting. I don't think I've ever looked at that. Okay, Darker Nights, autosave after docking, campaign, realistic Earth curvature, hardcore aiming mode is the thing that I do not have on. While having this setting enabled, your crew will never compute torpedo shot. Right. So, I don't have that on. Torpedo flaws. That was the other thing. This setting determines how realistic should be the torpedo flaws. Realistic torpedo pistols Semi-realistic. Okay, now this is one, like, so it really only has to do with whether or not you get duds. It seems like. But for some reason, whatever I was dialing in down here, and this is the way I do it. I don't run around and literally do everything. I've got a crew for that. When I was dialing all of this in, and then boom, punching it in here, and then bringing up my torps and firing them, the torp would just go straight out the tube, and it would not mind the gyro whatsoever. I thought there might be a bug working. Something else that was really strange was that in 1940, July 1940, the supposed happy time out here in the North Atlantic, I'm running into, I don't know how many in here, but convoys after convoy, like one, then another, and then I swear to God, there was a fourth convoy. It was almost as if the game glitched out and was throwing me stuff that was gonna get me in big trouble right off the bat. And it's also a little bit ahistoric. They weren't running such heavy I mean, we're talking about major 25, 35 ship-sized convoys that were coming at me. That's where I was missing torpedo shots. I was going after these convoys, and I wasn't hitting anything, number one, so it was frustrating. And then all that would happen is I would get discovered, and then I'd have to go hide, and I'd be spending a whole bunch of time doing that, which, you know, isn't as fun as landing a couple of torpedo shots and then doing that. And so, but again, there may have been something that I was doing wrong. And that's kind of like, I'm curious to see how it plays tonight. And maybe we'll get a crash as we go inspect this ship coming up here soon. Maybe that's what happens. I guess we'll see. But what I'm hoping for is for things to go a little more smoothly. We only have the one torpedo remaining out here. So, and now this is strange. Okay, I get it. No, that's kind of always been the case. All right, never mind. The lighting change, because we're doing not darker nights, right? All right, so, oh, and now here's fun. Did you see that? Look, our captain's portrait isn't there. Okay, so I think that this is a symptom of, and I'm just now getting in the chat. If people have been blowing that up, I do apologize. Let me just get into that. Watch there be nobody watching. Okay, we got a few in here. Cool. In order to... Hey, all right, grousing. Yes, sir. Got a sub sim tonight. World War II sub sim. Trying to figure out a couple things. We're gonna get to it. Get to business right here. Yeah. Yeah, you were the fellow that commented about me needing to go in and upgrade weapons. Look, dude, hey, that has been an issue for me for a good long bit in that Grand Tactician campaign. Playing that don't pause the game play style, one where I tend to end up overlooking stuff. I won't lie. See here. I almost feel like too much pressure, and I end up sitting and like watching something unfold, is what I mean to say. When I'm doing in that no pause style, it's appreciated. Man, I got to tell you. So the reason why I'm starting to talk about it is because I think I'm coming up on I think I'm going to take Richmond here soon and win the Union game. I feel it. I'm that close. Talking about Grand Tactician, the Civil War, for those who are wondering what I'm talking about in the chat there. That's the other main game here on the channel. It's really the main game along with Scourge of War. U-boat kind of being a nice little side project for us. But in Grand Tactician, I'm planning on starting up a Confederate campaign here pretty soon. Yeah, and I started looking around at some of the different ways to try and like completely change the arc of the war from what we know, and then play as the South. You know, I can't, like, I really want to talk to you about what it is I'm thinking about doing. I've got a poll out, by the way. If you haven't checked the channel yet and voted in that poll, do so. It's a huge help because it lets me know what you guys are most interested in seeing. And so, and I'm interested in so many different, you know, all the facets of that game of Grand Tactician, and so many of those campaign start policy, you know, alternate history policy decisions are really interesting to me. It's just I can't pick which one, and so I kind of got to leave it up to you guys. So, but I'm looking at everything from an industrialized South, or using an industrialized policy but not to industrialize, but only for the population gain, to fill the ranks and fill out my economy that much more, and maybe do something about slavery. You know, free the slaves or something, maybe? Question mark. I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible in the game, frankly. There's that. There's, you know, here's what I would say. I am approaching that campaign as I'm approaching that one as, I feel like I'm going to try to come up with 4 game start policy combinations that equate to, if you want to, let's clock in, or let's lock in Red Dead Redemption 2. There are 4 different endings that are like in Red Dead Redemption 2. There are 4 ways to play the game through and reach a different ending. And one of them is high honor. So I'll have like a high honor policy combination for the Confederates, right, relative to the Confederates. A high honor policy combo, a medium high honor policy combo, a medium low, and then just an absolutely terrible, evil Confederacy. I've got some ideas about that too. And just own it and have it be like, well, what if it went really bad in the South, and or what if it just went crazy, and the South was able to spread slavery everywhere, you know, and just go nuts with it. I've got that low honor playthrough in mind as well, and I'll be developing these ideas as we go. And the arms agent, you know, yeah, it kind of just allows for the Springfield manufactory to get going like full bore in the South, which, if you take some other things into play, could kind of level the playing field a little bit, but it doesn't help the South with that. With the equation related to how much time they've got before they kind of have to win the war. That's what the South was up against in that one, for those that aren't students of the Civil War. All right, gosh, we're in the U-boat here. We got to focus. We got to lock in. Making speed toward this Spanish target. In all hopes that we don't crash the game out. when we catch up to her.
Half ahead. Slow ahead.
Oh, and now it's in English, too. Ah, crap. I lost the original German. I'm getting real close to calling that. What? Campaign. Where's our, Mixed higher default, simulation, syncing, physics, game, graphics. This music, play music in FP, graphics, no. Good, okay, bounce off, yeah, no. What? Hang on. Ah, gosh, it's gonna do the English? We're gonna do the English here? Sheesh. Killing me, Smalls. Alright, the Monte d'Avajo. This freighter is unarmed, seems to not be escorted, flies a neutral flag. Prize rules allow us to sink such ships only if we are certain that they're headed towards the enemy port. We'll send a delegation, as usual. Let's send me without a portrait. There I am. Invisible man. We'll bring our Joachim Fischer again here, and then we disappear. Everybody disappears. Oh my gosh, this is so buggy. This is so freaking buggy, dude. Continue. There they go. Alright, let's see what happens. You are welcomed by the captain of the ship. He briefly tried to speak with you in Spanish, but nobody in your group could understand what he meant. Okay. You are not able to communicate well with the crew of this ship. This will limit your dialogue options. We want to see the shipping documents. Okay. He was ready for that. He has the documents already prepared, hands them right away to you. He is looking a bit nervous, as usual. You can't decipher much from these documents, though, since they are written in Spanish, you only managed to spot some reference about Porto Vigo, so it's probably where they are being headed. Okay, I'll accept it. Let's take a look at the cargo. We'll take the time. That's fine with me. Boop. Let's go ahead and bring her to starboard. Stay with her here. But so yeah, this is the second stream. Starting with the second stream, and I think it has everything to do with the new Type 9 release. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah. No, yeah, the idea that I want to go with, speaking again about Grand Tactician one more time here before we keep going with U-boat here, is that I think a main thrust will be for us to be able to bring the Europeans in. And then when the French invade Mexico, if I do use that filibusters success thing, that will allow me, I think, maybe to actually do something about what happens down there in Mexico, I think. Yeah, is this career from before the 2026.1 update? Yeah. Yeah. Pretty, but not by much. And also, I'm playing on unstable. So, I've been on maybe the wrong branch entirely. So, like I say, there's a chance that I just have to redo which branch I'm playing in and restart the U-137 campaign entirely, which is fine as long as you guys are willing to bear with me here on the stream. it'll probably take some time to reinstall the proper files for the proper updated branch. Probably have to revalidate the game files too, I'm guessing anyway. All right. So you'll notice tonight I'm off camera again, and just gotta. I put that green screen up in this room, and it will not survive this dog, this 80-pound golden right here. Cobalt, how you doing, dude?
Rudder, 15 degrees. Port.
Rudder, 15 degrees. Yeah, the linguist trait would be good. I don't know how it is that you go about, like, getting that, except when you upgrade XP. I don't know if you can actually, like, is that one? Let me check that. Let me check on that. Let's say we were to do it to him. Right? So, let's go to his skills. Sense of hearing. Yeah, maybe in here, or that's right. Although I haven't experienced the first happy times yet. Sheesh. That's what this is supposed to be.
All engines stop.
All right. After looking a bit around the cargo hold, your officer found a forgotten letter sent from England to one of the sailors. It was written by his sister, and from the content, it seems that she expects him to arrive there soon. What? It's very likely this ship is headed toward the United Kingdom. We can sink it without risking an international incident. My God, we have one torpedo for him, too. We'll take it. Okay, we're going to meet the captain at his office, and we're going to let him know. Evacuate the ship. What should we do? You inform the captain that your orders require you to sink his ship and that he must evacuate immediately. He's clearly unhappy with the situation, but he accepts that there's nothing he can do to stop it. Without replying, he turns to his crew and begins shouting orders, organizing the evacuation. Fantastic. Now, what will be hilarious is if somehow, some way, we are still not able to hit this torpedo shot. That will be genuinely hilarious.
25 degrees. Port.
Report sent.
Set a course to these coordinates.
Set a course to these coordinates. The American accent, or the English accent on that is so lame. Set a course to these coordinates. I like the German better. It's more immersive that way. I don't know. This may all be for naught. I may end up having to... What the heck? We can't maintain the one torpedo that we've got in the tube? What is that about? Alright, let's Bring it right there. All right. Sit. Let's go ahead. 0, yeah. Angle on bow, yeah. So 202. That's pretty close. We're going to have to back up a bit. $355. Back up a bit more. We do have one of the tubes, but we can't maintain it. Very well. Let's go to this guy. Nice. Let's come from the engines to the front. Cannot be used underwater. Once again, okay, I remember running into this. Got it. Yeah. All right, guys. Calling it. Calling it. Calling it. What we're going to have to do right here is I'm going to have to bring up an old U-boat vid, an old U-boat stream. We'll watch that in the background while I work on some of this stuff right here. Right? Okay, okay, okay. We'll be doing this just like this. This is kind of a continuation of this same U-boat's journey from earlier on. Let's go with this and see if it comes up. Oh, shoot. Okay. This is U-137. And for now, I'm afraid we're going to have to... So what do we got here? Do we have an issue with water in the boat? Is that what's going on right here? So let's just check this, okay? So do we need to... Oh, 15.4 meters of water in the boat. What? Okay. All right. Well, that's encouraging at least. Let's go all stop. $640. Okay. And I tell you what is that I bet it'll be a dud. Okay, so let's back up a little more. Okay. 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 Love the game. I'm liking the game so far. Hey, man, I've got over, what is it now? I don't even know. What is it now? 1,850 hours? I've been on U-boat now. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, man. I have loved this game a long time. I have many, many, many fond memories of exploits and the like, adventures. And I'm glad that you've gotten it and you're getting into it. It's a fantastic title. I think it's a very approachable, a little bit more arcadey, but incredibly approachable sub-sim. And I think being approachable is very important. All right, let's go with that. Let's go stop. 620, fine. Let's back up a little more. Okay. Good. All stop. And yes, I've been playing U-Boat. I've got, if you're a subscriber to the channel, by the way, I have quite a few playthroughs. I've got some silly ones that I did long ago with U-552 and another one. Gosh, I got another series I did with U-616. I did U-47 most recently. Here we go. Let's maintain this bad boy. There we go. So now we can do it. Goodness gracious. So we'll wait on that. And there'll be, I would bet 7 something. Now, I'm still thinking there's a good chance that I start over. So we're at 103. Okay, that's much better in terms of the angle on bow. In terms of getting a dud, which would just be absolutely perfect. Draft 8.47, so, okay. So let's see, once we're maintained here, okay, let's see what we get. If we flood it, and then we lock these in, okay, so it says gyro angle is synchronized. Now, this won't be the best test in the world, but we're going to fire it. And for the record, just take a look like we normally do. 1 away. Should be simple. Okay, I'm getting curious. Okay. Still looking good. I mean, it's going straight like we would want it to. And it looks like a hit to me. Bingo. Okay. We can hit a non-moving target. Hooray. Although, there is every possibility that's not going to be enough to actually sink this ship. So, I guess we'll have to man the old deck gun, the deck flak gun. I think she's loaded up with AP ammo. Let's go ahead and come forward. Okay, I think she may be She may be listing pretty good there. Going down. At all rates. Hey there, B. Good to see you in again. Pearl Harbor. Color me jealous. Appreciate everybody who's watching in tonight, man. I don't think I'm going to get credit for putting this thing down right here. Not yet, anyway. I think we're going to have to do a little more work on this bad boy. What do we got loaded? AP. Let's get up close. Spaniards over there laughing. Gotta be. Laughing a little bit. I know I would be. Yeah, well, I didn't. Nice shot. Yeah, nice. You should have seen the ones I missed in the last couple of streams, man. All right, it is going down. Sweet. Okay, fantastic. We'll send these. Good deal. All right. So we sunk that Spaniard, which means we're going to be able to ski-daddle on out of here and head back to La Rochelle. I do believe they're going to give us credit for that. Okay, cool. Change course. That's freaking English. Drives me nuts. Okay, well, I'm glad we got a strike there. I'm glad we got a hit. I still think I want to do a new campaign. I hate to do this. Start over with U-317 or U-137. Re-rack this whole thing. Get the German accent going right. I don't know. Ugh. I do and I don't. I guess it boils down to the German accent being the only thing that's really wrong right now that we know of. The accent not being right. It really does bug me though. And that ship's not actually sinking either. I think it's too buggy, guys. I think we're just going to run into funny bugs in the whole campaign. That could make for some fun content, I guess, is to just be like, well, it's a buggy U-boat campaign, everybody. Let's see what kind of buggy, crazy shit can happen this time. Okay. Head on back. Do that and this. Keep him staffed up. I will not leave marks out like I did in the last campaign. That started to really clutter up the map too much. Yeah. All right, let's go. Oh, new intelligence. Oh, okay. And we'll do the, I think I'll do this. Click to return back to port. Let's do it. Boop. 5 days later. And that's for the benefit of the stream, of course. Thursday, July 18, 1940, Port of La Rochelle. We are back. Look at us. Presenting ourselves as victorious Kriegsmarine sailors returning home from a quote-unquote successful patrol. Our Type 2 and its crew in need of some improvement. And, oh my God, the Darth Vader bug, the eyes in the jungle darkness bug, the captain has laser eyes bug. Oh my gosh. What will we run into next? Iron Cross second class. Nice. Very nice. Don't look into my eyes. The happy time. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. This is new. Oh, what is this? Rest in quarters? Rest menu. Really? Really? Currently set for 7.5 hours. So do that. Cool. I like that. Port. And now we have like a new menu. Question mark? Okay, Port La Rochelle. Oh, I see. Open port menu. Okay, got it. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I do still think I'm going to do this process. Guys, hang in. We've got a little bit of work to do here while I kind of figure out exactly what it is that I'm going to do to replace. We're going to start a new campaign as U-137. That was all fine and good. It's just too buggy. This is too weird of a thing going on right here. And we are going to just kind of skip it, I'm afraid. I think we're going to have to start a brand new campaign so that we actually have some footage that we can use for our storytelling favorites. That's what we like to do, man. That's what we like to do. Okay, that's not what I was intending. All right, let's do that. Let's do this. Right there. Got to try to get this stuff all figured out here. Boom. Switch that out. Now you can see that. Right? And now you can see nothing. Okay, cool. Take a gander at the campaign that I've got right here. Oh no! Anytime I bring up, okay, gosh darn it. Oh, that's unfortunate, guys. That's unfortunate. We're going to have a bit of a technical issue here, where when I click briefly back into the game, let's exit. Okay. Let's get back into this. Right here. So that you can see it. And then we've got a little back end work we got to do here and probably get ourselves a new coffee, most likely. Maybe a burr. We're going to need to validate things. We're going to need to change branches, properties. Let's verify the integrity. Bingo. Okay, I'm off to get another coffee. Hang tight, guys. And keep an eye on this. And I was going to say, I shadow it, give it a little bit of time, and maybe some of our fellow U-boats have been called in. Ooh. He's pretty close. Let's go ahead and make a little distance right here. What's he at? Somebody spotted him at about 5-0. Okay, he's right there. He's right in there. He's like right there. Don't have a good look at him though. This Type 2, not going to be one to use on the surface for torpedo shots anytime real soon, I tell you. Gee, buddy. That bad boy is close though. I got to tell you, this Type 2 gameplay is making me really yearn for my Type 7. Again, I can't lie. I cannot lie. Okay, so we've got sighted enemy oh, no, I don't want to go that way.
We are gardeners.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Big news, Mint just launched Home Minternet. 5G home internet for $30 a month.
I don't want to go that way. Silly. All right. I don't think they're going to outpace us. And just in time. We got fog rolling in. Not too heavy, though. Not too heavy. That's good. Holy moly, we're only halfway through the verification of the integrity of the files. This might take a little time, guys. Thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. You support what I'm doing here with Alternate History Gaming. Again, I'm Bank60s, your humble and gracious player host. Thanks for being here. I think we keep on this same course-ish.
Convoy in Sicht. Peilung 45 Grad.
And we observe. Tough to tell, but I feel like they're outrunning us. Whew, this is some heavy water. How fast are we going? 14? 16? All right, we need to take it up. Take that speed up, boys. Yeah, 22, 23. Okay, that's much better. I always go with this colored filter here. Keep an eye on what we got. Feels like there's might be a couple that are headed my way. Tough to tell. There's one destroyer right there. Pretty close. Let's bring it. What are we doing now? All right. Let's go port for just a bit. And let's put this convoy off to that warship anyway. Kind of more off to our 9-0. All right, anybody in the chat wants to help me out right here? Put the sound down for the gameplay in the background. I need to know, do I switch to the, quote, default public version of U-Boat in Steam? Is that what I should do? The default public version? Anybody want to hit me up in the chat to confirm that? It says last updated April 26th. I think that's today. There's also the 2025.1.1 stuff. There's also the unstable branch, which obviously has been buggy. I think I'm going to go with the default public version. We'll try that. I don't know if that's clickable. Come on, get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Okay. Just too far away. All right, they're still over there.
So we're not experimenting anymore. With Codex, we're delegating 30 to 40 tickets a night, and Codex ships while we...
Let's make a little distance here and head up this way. All right, got a black screen now. Sorry, guys. We got the game coming back on. Let's go ahead and hit the mute button on that other stream. Or not. Okay, we are back in the game. As you can see right here, if it'll come up, should come up. Do think that it will come up. There it is. All right, so now that we're on the latest public version of the game, I went off of the unstable branch. That's what I was on. Now I'm on the default public branch. So if I did, okay, sorry, today's 427. So if I did the latest autosave, okay, so let's just load that up. Let's see what we get. Not sure what our issue might have been. I mean, I think there's maybe just some buggy stuff going on. We'll see. Okay, we're back. We're back in. We're back. We did our debrief, right? And we're not able right now, it looks like, to go to the warehouse. Okay. Interesting. Guess we're going to need to get our next mission.
Commander,
Rested for about a half a day.
I'm Harold Tesker, your driver. I'll take you wherever you need to go.
Well, this is new. Hello.
Where shall we head?
Let's go to Flotilla
Understood,
HQ.
Commander. I'll take you there.
Thank you. Does it show a car, right? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Cool. So, do we get to open the door? Sorry. Hey there. Who are you? Flotilla Adjutant? Martin Kessler? What do you know?
Welcome, Commander. I am the Flotilla Adjutant. I handle personnel matters, transfers, and the composition of your crew. If you need reinforcements or adjustments, just let me know.
I see. Goodbye.
Very good, Commander. Come to me whenever you need anything else.
Okay, so that's a dude who's got like recruits, right? So, it's just done a little bit differently. They've got it in an office setup as maybe it would be in real life. I think that, the little guys hut running around outside was, I thought that was fine. Klaus Schmidt, FDU Chief of Ops.
Commander, I'm Korvettenkapitän Klaus Schmidt, First Admiral Staff Officer for FDU West. I'll be handling your operational briefings and grid allocations in the Atlantic on behalf of the BDU. Is your boat ready for sea?
Well, that is the question.
Good hunting, Commander.
Right now, I'm just hunting down POIs, man. Chill out. Why don't you just stay in there and think about it. Radio room, huh? Okay. I dig this little, I think it's kind of cool. This is as good as U-boats can do here. Not the most detailed in the world. Decent. Walter Brennecke.
Ah, you must be our new arrival. I'm Fregattenkapitän Walter Brennecke, commander of this flotilla. I've read your file. The Kriegsmarine needs capable men.
Thank you.
And I expect you to prove yourself worthy of the boat we're entrusting to you.
Yes.
The Atlantic is unforgiving, Commander, but so are the British. Sink Tome, and we shall get along splendidly. Dismissed formalities. What can I do for you?
Well, first of all, you can just ditch the attitude, bro. What, do you think I don't know what's up? I've been doing this a while. Okay, what are my special requests?
I appreciate the initiative, Commander, but you'll need to prove yourself out there before I can start making calls on your behalf.
Oh, crap.
Bring me some tonnage first, then we'll talk.
Oh, okay. I get it. So this is where you... Okay, got it.
Was there something else you needed? Very well.
Okay.
Good hunting out there, Commander.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You're the best. I like your desk. That phone, is that phone top-notch, sir? What model is that? Oh... All right, hands, show of hands in the chat. Let's go 1 for yes, 0 for no. If you remember using a rotary dial phone. Anybody? Anybody? No idea. No idea. No idea. AN-94, I do not know about that. All right, let's go back in here and let's get the next mission. I'm ready for
Attention to the charts, Commander. We've updated intelligence on convoy routes through the Atlantic. Here are the priority grid squares available for your next patrol.
Good writing, good writing. What? You gotta be kidding me. They're trying to get me sunk, I tell ya. Pass through the Strait of Gibraltar. Could I do a new one? In a Type 2? What is going on? What is going on? Oh my God. The Battle of the Mediterranean is in full swing, and our success in Africa depends on the outcome. Headquarters has decided to create Mediterranean U-boat flotillas, but joining U-boats must get through the heavily guarded Gibraltar Strait. No way, man. We have to do it, too. We have no choice. Get out of here. Oh, my God. Okay.
Good hunting, Commander.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. We are so screwed. I do not even think a Type 2 has enough gas to get. And I don't think I can I even use the warehouse right now? Like, is any of this stuff even working? No! This is unbelievable. Okay. 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 Genuinely. Well, hey there. Sounds like a pretty powerful rifle there, Doomslayer. So we are a little bit snickered here, and I think, unfortunately, I don't quite know what to make of this. We can't go to the warehouse, as far as I can tell. The only thing we could do is talk to our commander and get a mission to go to the port of to the Strait of Gibraltar to try to get through here without getting sunk, which I don't see happening. And wherever it is that we're supposed to go after that, I presume anyway, that we're going to have to, I don't know what. I don't know what. I go back through again? Question mark? I don't know. I don't quite trust what's going on, is what I would say. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to go exit this. We're going to start a new one. We're going to start a new one as U-137 again. Maybe this is a bugged campaign, question mark? Expanding horizon. Yes, sir. Next. Hardcore. Next. Expert. Next. Now. Not English. We want German. Save mode normal. Gameplay perspective is normal. Yep. No hardcore aiming mode. No darker nights. Where's that? Nope. Realistic build. Collision damage. Yep. Torpedo flaws. Realistic. Yep. Cordon style classic. Metric. Good. Hard. No choices. Only well-known targets. Damage difficulty. What is that? Potential leaks on your boat. The higher this difficulty level set, the larger the simulated hull breaches will be on average after receiving damage. If you're after realism, we recommend the average setting. Yeah, so let's go medium. So contact visualizations, we keep those. Mission types, let's go mostly routine. I mean, we are starting in the happy time, so let's just start with mostly routine, and let's go with that for now. Headquarters, semi-automatic, yeah, sure. Size of convoy is large, sinking physics realistic, sinking credit requirements. This setting determines the strictness of the requirements to receive a credit for sinking an enemy ship. Oh, I see. Higher. It's a requirement to confirm that the ship sank. Yep. It's possible to report damaging the ship for 50% of the reward. Let's do strict. I don't care about just damage. We shouldn't get budget for that. I know I did that in the last campaign. I did higher in the last campaign. Encounters, default. Default. Ships are simulated realistically within the game world, and finding them is a challenge. Periods without encounters are possible, potentially leading to slower pacing of gameplay. So, simulation distance. What's this? Range at which ships terrain become visible and fully simulated. Objects within this range interact fully with water physics and have an independent AI. Higher settings impact performance and may require a powerful CPU and more RAM. Default setting matches the distance used in previous versions of the game before this setting was introduced. Okay. Let's go enabled partial for periscope stabilization. Realistic. This setting prioritizes convenience by providing revised magnification modes that make the periscopes in the UZO easier to use. Realistic, the setting focuses on authenticity by providing only the historically accurate magnification modes. Okay, got it. All right, this all morale management difficulty. Let's make that, yeah, we'll make that hard. AI difficulty medium. Yep. Automatic only if enough fuel. Okay. Expanded sailor management. Yes. Torpedo flaws. High detection hint. Realistic builds. Realistic earth curvature. Yes. Darker nights. No. Disabled torpedo solution previews. Specify if torpedo salvo preview should be visible on the map as well as additional info such as estimated hit angle. It's recommended to leave this setting off unless you are already an experienced player and want an increased challenge. Yeah. Disabled, okay. Mission markers. Only well-known targets. Mission selection. Yep, okay, got that. Okay, and then all the rest we did. Good. So we'll be at 91%. I swear to God, that was lower. Okay, that's because since we have that. Counters mode default additional makes it less difficult, I guess. 89 makes more sense based on where we were before. Okay. So we'll do additional encounters. That's fine. It'll spice things up a little bit for the stream. That's good. Next. We make my character once again.
Denkt an eure Ausbildung. Bleibt ruhig und konzentriert.
Nice. I like that. I like that. Black Cafe up here. Let's go bingo. Does he have a Nox? Let's give him some aviators. We'll have Binox for sure. Yep, we'll keep that. We're going heavy stubble. Hair color is going to be blonde this time, and we'll have that complexion. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's just fine with me. Body shape. Let's go kind of like that. Good. You know it. Oh, yeah. Do love the intro for the campaign. Got to tell you. Don't want to be one of these guys. Oh, God. It's happened to us once. Their lives and battles have become legendary. Oh my God! So excited. We're back, baby. Oh wait, that's a Type 7 up there. Let's go, gentlemen. The happy time is here. The Kriegsmarine gave us this boat to play with. Let's go. All right, fellas. We start back in early July, just a few days prior to where we were before. Fresh in this new campaign. Ooh, on July 4th. Let's get everybody on board, eh? Oh, there's my Type 2. Gotta love that that emblem there. Just saying. That is a worthy boat. Okay, so now we've got this stuff. Right? Okay. Let's go Chief of Operations, right? Or Flotilla. Wow. Okay. Let's go Flotilla Quartermaster.
Willkommen, Herr Kommandant. Ich bin der Quartiermeister der Flottille. Ich bin für Vorräte, Munition und technische Ausrüstung Ihres Bootes
Oh, you don't
verantwortlich.
do it at the warehouse
Sagen Sie
anymore.
mir, was Sie benötigen.
Ah, okay. You live and you learn. I need my U-boat prepared for the next patrol.
Jawohl, das steht derzeit zur Verfügung.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Skill issue. Always a skill issue at some point with one thing or another. All right. Let's see here. Transfer. And I think we'll do some veggies right here. Let's do 70 of them. Let's try to get some more of this. Let's get one more of these so we've got it. Right. Top off the fuel already done. We've already got some being moved in. Very good. T2 would be fine. Then a T1 plus coffee. More coffee. Oh, snap. Okay, we're already out of money. Oops. Here, let's get some free Let's do some more free. Oh, we can't. Shoot. Okay. Can we get how many of these can we get? 8. That's barely worth it. Let's sell one of these. Let's get some of these. 35. We'll be out of money.
Sonst noch etwas, Herr Kommandant? Sehr
Thank
gut.
you.
Kommen Sie zu mir, wenn Sie etwas benötigen, Herr
Get our
Kommandant.
sails ready. The flotilla
Willkommen, Herr
adjutant.
Kommandant. Ich bin der Flottillenadjutant. Ich kümmere mich um Personalfragen,
So, we're into
Versetzungen
German again.
und die Zusammenstellung Ihrer Besatzung. Wenn Sie Verstärkung oder Änderungen benötigen, lassen Sie es mich wissen. Sehr gut, Herr Kommandant.
Yeah, I
Kommen
don't
Sie
need to worry
jederzeit
about
zu
that.
mir, wenn Sie noch etwas benötigen.
Got to remember this. Okay. The adjutant. Okay. So now I've got my crew, and that's all good. The boat's got everything it needs. Now we go
Herr
Chief of
Kommandant,
Operations.
ich bin Korvettenkapitän Klaus Schmidt, erster Admiralstabsoffizier beim FDU West. Meine Aufgabe ist es, dafür zu sorgen, dass die Befehle des BDU im Atlantik ohne Fehler ausgeführt werden. Möge Ihre erste Feindfahrt uns stolz machen. Hier sind die aktuellen
I'm ready for some
Einsatzbefehle
orders.
des
Let's go.
BDU.
Der Fall Frankreichs eröffnet uns neue Möglichkeiten. Unsere U-Boote operieren nun von Häfen entlang der Atlantikküste. Die alliierten Schifffahrtsrouten, einst ein entferntes Ziel, befinden sich jetzt in greifbarer Nähe. Wir sind nicht mehr durch lange Fahrten von Deutschland aus gebunden und verbringen mehr Zeit mit der Jagd. Unter dem Kommandanten kursiert das Gerücht einer neuen Ära, einer glücklichen Zeit. Die Briten sind überrascht. Ihre Verteidigung ist dünn gesät, ihre Konvois schlecht bewacht. Jede Nacht brennt der Atlantik ihrer Versorgungsschiffe.
Oh, nice.
Großbritannien steht alleine da, eine belagerte Insel. Wir greifen nach ihrer Lebensader in der Hoffnung, sie an den Verhandlungstisch zu zwingen.
Cool.
Dies ist unser entscheidender Moment. Versenken Sie Ihre Schiffe und schneiden Sie die Insel von den notwendigen Versorgungsquellen ab. Jeder
Yes, sir. You got it.
U-Boot-Besatzung muss bewusst sein, dass das Schicksal dieses Krieges auf unseren Schultern ruht.
Ha! I'm not going to attack Scap Flow. No way. Already did that with U-137. Enigma recovery. Probably still not going to do it because we did it already. Probably end up doing that one at some point. And that one. Okie dokie. The Happy Time, 1 of 3, up here out northwest of Ireland and Scotland. Your order will be to travel this sector and travel 2,000 kilometers inside it. It's going to be high difficulty, I guess. A lot of air patrols up there. 8,000 budget to get. That'll be good. Seek enemy trade ships with 10,000 tons, so that'll be tough. That'll be tough to do. Get 200% extra reputation, another 6,000 budget for completing this aspect. I don't think we're going to be able to do 40. If we can do 40,000 GRT with a Type 2 in our first patrol, we're doing pretty good there. Let's go.
Gute Jagd, Herr Kommandant.
All right, this all sounds real good, guys. Real good indeed. All right, we'll rest. 2 days, 12 hours to get everything, right? And if I didn't do 2 days, 12 hours, I wonder how that would make sense. But we're not going to worry about that now. Undock, let's go.
Fahrt voraus.
Off we go. Here we go, gentlemen. Off on our latest adventure in U-137. Oh, look at that. Got a train going over there. That's cool. That's cool. All right, we're gonna go
Kurs setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
like this. Then here's what I like doing. I like to try to do a little bit of math. Okay, what time is it now? 11:10 p.m., right? We're going to end up going
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
quite a bit faster, I think. And so, U-boat leaves July 6th, 1940, out of La Rochelle. So, I don't know if this is the case. I was thinking about this a little while back, and I don't remember there ever being, like way back in U-boat's time, like, you know, when I was first playing it, or when it was kind of in the middle of its, you know, first big upgrade development cycle. I don't ever remember, let's go leave the port. I don't ever really remember there being oh, I'm getting distracted. Sorry, guys. Damn dog. Shoot, I just lost my train of thought. Well, we're back out. Okay, we're out at sea. Very good. Let's get to it. Oh, I know what it was. I don't ever remember there being a Type 2 campaign out of La Rochelle. Then again, I might not have been looking. Ooh, boy. She's a pretty cool looking boat out here, though. Pretty cool looking boat. Little boat. She really tore a hole through a whole lot of steel ships back in World War I days. I'll tell you that, I think. Or, you know, some earlier derivation here of the Type 2 German U-boat. This is kind of what they had in World War I, really. Or, you know, some other version of it, like I'm saying. All right, off we go. Let's get everything. We've got crew management to do, boys and girls. We've got crew management to do, and we've got wardrobes to do as well, just because we have to. So first is tasking, right? Let's put, I think all this is right. It was the schedule you have to set. Okay, Herbert Dirks is up, working through here and resting through here. Okay, Hans Joachim Fischer, the first officer, works mainly overnights, man. That's 10 hours. Nice sleep schedule there. Then the captain is up and working during the day. Sleeping at night, like you should be. Got to stay healthy. We'll go 3 a.m. to noon. Dunk, right there. We'll go boom. We'll have one little hour here where we just don't have anybody, and that'll just have to be okay. We'll put a free slot there for both of them just to see if they'll cover it. That'll be fine. Let's put engine maintenance for both of them and torpedo maintenance for both of them. Let's put this at 7 for him, and let's go 7 for him as well. Right, good, good, good. Sailor's tasks are all good. Valves, yeah, we want to put somebody on those, that's for sure. So let's go 999. Let's go 10 on this, this, and that. Schedule for the sailors is all good. Let's extend it a bit. Just a bit, not a lot, just a bit. Right? Okay, now we'll have the crew list. Albert Vogel. Let's get him customized. Clothes. Ooh, that actually looked pretty good. But we'll go gray polo shirt right here. We'll have sailor's cap is good. And some aviator glasses. I think that works good. Falk, next up. This is always a fun part. We try to pick it quick to make it go and be a little bit more entertaining. But he's a sailor, right? So he's not a big timer. We'll do that. I like that hat for sure, right there. He'll have a pipe, and that will be that guy. Next will be Alwyn Keller, who will don a shirt just like that. I like that. That's good right there. He'll also have a black eye patch, and he'll be wearing a brown aviator hat right there because that's how he gets down. Alwyn Peters is the same. He sounds like. By the way, we did this before. Alwyn Peters grew up in a small village in Austria and has been tinkering with motorbikes since his youth. So he's like an engineer type guy. We'll put him in one of these striped shirts too. He'll have a brown eye patch, and I think that this kind of engineers type guy right there, I think he'll look good like that right there. I think that's good. Bernard Schultz. Cook by vocation, it says right here, okay? Bernard Schultz never thought about serving at sea. His parents had a tavern outside Munich. Even in his youth, he regularly helped in the kitchen. However, the start of the war changed his plan, taking over the tavern. So this guy can cook. Okay. Let's put him in, let's go, that right there looks good. I think he'll have some kind of a, that's good right there. I like that for a cook's hat. You don't need aviator sunglasses. He's a super confident and kind of a party guy for a cook. So, we'll go with it. He was going to take over the. David Peters is up next. David Peters comes from a poor family. I see. Let's go with that, and let's let that be that. All right. Dirk Maas is next with, born in Australia, was separated from his father at a young age, grew up Lubeck, left gymnasium, joined, quickly became captain. In the Merchant Navy, was unemployed for a long time due to lack of pride. He joined the Kriegsmarine midshipman. Okay, so this guy could be officer material. Let's say he wears something like that. I like that right there. Let's give him some aviator glasses and call that good. Dietrich Luther, amateur writer. Family of sailors living near Bremen. His father's Kriegsmarine officer. His two brothers served. Okay, so this guy could be a future officer or something. Let's go with that right there. I like it. And let's have our. What if we went with none on him? Yeah, that'll be good. And I think that does it with this guy. That's good. Dietrich Luther. Dietrich Meyer. What do we got here? Born in Berlin, he is a would-be pilot. Okay, so what do we like for him? That's good right there. Let's go. Yep. And let's go aviator sunglasses for sure. Would be pilot, man. Right there. Absolutely. Eric Luther is next, who is a reveler, playboy and reveler, right? So he gets to have our party shirt, And he's a smooth-looking guy, but he goes with a stocking cap like that. He'll have aviator glasses, but that is a fine young gentleman. Eric Schwartz is next. Schwartz is as big as mine. Coming from Schwarzwald, moved to the Baltic Sea coast with his parents as a child. As a boy, he was a long fisherman on his father's boat. Soon joined the Navy. Okay, we've heard it all before. I don't like him wearing. That's like captain's garb. But we'll put him in that right there. That's fine. I think that's fine. That Eric Schwartz. Stefan Keller. Pharmacist's son. Oh my. I bet he looks just like that. And we'll go with no cap on that, I think. I think we'll stick there. Pharmacist with, you better believe aviator glasses. Absolutely. That would be Stefan Keller. Now, Stefan Meyer, resourceful mechanic. Good. Let's put him there like that. Let's keep him just like that. And Walter Koss, a brawler. Same kind of thing. Let's put him in one of those. Let's give him one of those. Let's do that. Let's give him a brown eye patch. You don't want to screw with this guy, Stefan or Walter Koss. All right, so now we've got the crew all done there. Fantastic. Let's do lighting management. Well, actually, we got a lot of time we like to take lighting management. Yeah, we'll just leave it on. Okay, fine. We'll set the boat schedule coming up here in just a bit. All right, I think we've got everything the way we'd like to have it, and we can just go ahead and move it on down the road. On down the road. We're going to run into something along the way. I just know it. We'll report it back to BDU. Oh, that's right. Okay. Already got something that's not working right. Interesting. Okay. Usually from your boat view, you're able to bring the alt menu in. Weren't able to do it that time. Alt. Right? Alt. Or usually it's just there. That's right. It just wasn't there. So let's feed the boat up. That's what I was looking for. And let's get going. Off we go, boys. And we'll probably have to wear some guys out. Initially, we'll see. I do like this. This is fine. Got a missing cook, huh? Oh, that reminds me. Okay, potatoes and anchovies. Good. Perfect. That's enough food variety for now. While we're in transit here, we won't worry too much about running across actual enemy targets. We'll just stay in transit. See what we can find out here. Here we go. Ah, come on. U-137 out on her first patrol in the happy time. The German Kriegsmarine experiencing quite an uptick in sinkings of British merchants. as World War II drags on into 1940. Could we expect similar success? Find out soon. All right. All right. All right. Stay after it. Let's look up the, yeah, okay. So we need to go 999 and we need to go 7 here. Right there like that. And then we need to go, what time is it? It's 05:42. Morning shift should be up. So let's go down, 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 up, 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 down. And see, it says we've got down here in the right-hand corner right here, 4 of 14 sailors are on duty. It has no effect on discipline, but we don't have any left over to help our officers, which, lame. Lame. Not sure why. Not sure why exactly, but lame. Let's look and see if we can see any airplanes out here for starters. This is when you start to get a little immersed in the game. God, I remember the days. I hadn't talked about this. I tried to bring this up the other day, but I lost my train of thought. When I say the other day, I mean this is probably months ago. But I was talking about how I would do like hard, like legit immersion RP runs in U-boat here. I would play for fire. I would basically, what I would do is I would line up my gameplay with the real world clock, kind of. What I would do is I would play, you know, when I got home and I had the extra time, I would play for however many hours I wanted to play, and then I would make sure before I went to bed that the boat was itself kind of like roundabout exactly at the hour that it was in real life where I was. So if I was going to sleep or I was getting real tired at about 9:30 p.m., I would make sure I played until about 9:30 p.m. in game. And then what I would do is I would leave the game running in the background with the U-boat just steaming through the night. And I would put it, I would leave the camera on N like this and on an interior look at something like this, but with the red lights on. And with the sea noise and the engine noise in the background, it helped me get to sleep in real life. And then what would happen is, oftentimes, I would wake up, and it would be some point the next morning here in-game on the boat. I would take care of a couple of things, maybe change course, take another look at the course, take a look around for airplanes, such and so forth. And then, you know, for the first part of my workday, if I knew that I was going to be able to get back by lunchtime and check in on things again, then I would let the simulation run again. But I really only ever trusted that for the overnights. It's really only when I trusted it. So a lot of the times when I got up in the morning, I finished a few things and kind of changed course or whatever, I would save the game, get out, and then get back in for my next session. But a lot of time I would do that deal where I would go overnight. In game and in real life. Coming up on nighttime now. Good.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Won't start our U-boat schedule yet. Or our dive schedule, that is. Not just yet. Oh, that's the other thing is... Get that music up. On the hunt. On the hunt. Hey! We got a merchant ship, Herd, BF-155 or near. Hydrophone operator reports slow speed, northeastern course, carrying on with other orders. Gotcha. Let's take a look. BF-155. Here. Northeasterly course. So he's heading up into here for sure. Huh. I suppose we could go ahead and take a look. At least go take a look. Ish. So let's go up this way. Just like this. We'll go down. Let's go 30. Slow it down, bruh. And let's get him on the hydrophones right there. All right, Herbert Dierks. See what he can hear. Nothing yet. Holy smokes. Propellers detected. Oh my gosh, it's not giving us the visual bearing of it anymore. 1, 2. There's like a convoy or something right there. Okay. Three, 4, 7 ish.
30 Meter.
He sounds like he's probably out about, yeah, I mean, you know, something like 70, 60, 70, something like that. Doesn't sound like he's going too awful fast.
35 Meter.
He's going northeast. I bet that's our guy. Here to here-ish. Maybe even kind of go like boop to boop. That tracks anyway. Let's say he's going 13 an hour, 26 every couple hours. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Right there. And then so a couple hours to there, there, and there. We still have 60 to go. That'll take us probably 3 hours or so. So we should go right about up here, I'd say. All right. surface the boat. Let's bring it up to speed. Let's go. We had another group of ships that was down off this way. That's a convoy of some kind. We got another contact that's out this way. I don't think we're after it. Heading into nighttime here. So I think we're going to be looking good.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Good job there, Dirks. I think he probably gained some experience on that too. He'll head back.
Herr Kaloy, wir sind aufgetaucht.
And he'll take a blow for the time being. Rest! Oh! So let's have him rest for 7.5 hours. I think that worked. Yeah, no, we need to just do it this way. The old-fashioned way. I like the way that they're trying to incorporate more stuff into the first-person menu. I'm down with it. I like playing that way myself. So, I'm down. Alright, let's get all the way up here. Let's give the captain as much help on the binocs as we can. And then when we get within about 20 or so kilometers, we should spot some smoke.
Schornsteinrauch. Peilung 0 Grad.
Captain goes down to check on his things in the officers' quarters and misses the call. But they have relayed it to him in plenty of due time. He will go take a look for himself. We have smoke on the horizon, boys. Dead ahead. Bingo.
Alarm! Handelsschiff in Sicht. Peilung direkt voraus.
That's a big one, too.
Wir leisten unseren Beitrag, Männer. Machen wir ihnen die Hölle heiß.
That's a freighter. All right. All right, so they're not going to show up on the map. Okay. I'm trying to, again, this is something I was trying to do. Which coordinate style Darker Nights video campaign. Collision damage hard to core zone. Enemy 64 rounds. Okay. Disable torpedo solution previews. Disable. Okay, no. Normal. Please, yes. Got it. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. That was going to take us down in realism. Okay, so now, oh my gosh. This was the one that we spotted off of our starboard bow, or that we heard. Okay, let's head this way.
Kurs setzen.
Let's bring our speed down. Appreciate everybody's in watching tonight. Thank you for taking the time. I'd encourage you, please hit that click that thumbs up button for me. Appreciate you. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. All right, we've got ourselves a might be a juicy target right here.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
That's an Empire tower. Right there. Gotcha. Catch a velocity on her yet? "76 kilometers an hour." I don't think so. I really just don't think so. 64. Okay. All right. That still is not working like I thought it would. What is the distance right here? Okay. They can't see us for sure. Come around. Let's go ahead. Let's get the periscope depth. Out of alarm. Manual dive planes. Turn off the gyro. Okay. Okay.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Start the maintenance process. Got all that covered. And we'll take her down.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Okay, I'm going to try to get this thing teed up. All right, we need to come around.
Rudergänger 30 Grad. Backboard.
Let's get her on our port bow, kind of. And then we'll get her on our starboard bow. I appreciate you listening, B. I know you're working hard.
Ruder mitschiffs.
Okay, now we'll be heading at her like this. Good. Now, if we were to draw a straight line here, and another straight line, say here, and then another one like this, yeah, we'd be looking at about 2.6. That's fine. So what I want to do is just take the boat like this and then kind of go just like that. And we'll set up a little bit of an ambush here. I will still try to be efficient with our movement here. All right, let's reacquire. And let's see if it works a little better. Yeah. That UZO up on the conning tower, I don't think that's used for calculating torpedo shots. I think with the Type 2, it's best to be underwater. That makes more sense. Let's do it again. I double chicken this stuff. Now, this is one where I feel like I probably could do a little bit better in terms of a skill challenge, is to try and go with the clock method just in case with the Surface UZO I run into a similar problem, some pinch or something in the future. The old method where you set the old stopwatch. Okay, she's going fast. Can those things even go that fast? No. It's top speed. Oh. What? That thing's top speed is only 18. The hell? No way. That is crazy, man. Yeah, 23. I guess we have to go with it. Shoot. All right, I'm gonna give this a minute, gents. I gotta run over and grab another drinky drink. Hold on. All right, we're back. In the chat, needs calibration. What does? What does? Talk to me, Goose. And how do I do that? So if I were to do the stopwatch method, this is one I'm not. You got to do it in knots too. I don't think I can even do the stopwatch method with the metric system. Oh, sheesh. Now he's waggling. Really? Well, he's sure got enemy colors, that's for sure. Looks to have. And he has somehow discovered that we're here. Must have had a sharp man on the binoculars or something. Or they heard us. That's possible. Let's... Yeah, we want to have her off to our kind of our... That's fine. Alright, we also need to make sure we keep everything set as far as maintenance of the torpedoes. Alright, let's calculate angle on bow real quick here. If she's waggling, which I'm pretty sure she is, headed on a course that was generally like that, we'll call her angle on bow. Oops. Let's go here. Boom. Boom. 74. Except for, you know, their true angle on bow right now is, you know, 110, right? So she's going to waggle all the way out to 110. But I'm going to call it Port 78. Let's go, boom. I think she slowed down. Slowed way down. No, she's not waggling. She's just turning away. That's what she's doing. Let's speed it up. Let's see if this thing, I think she's just turning around. Type 2, all we've got is a little flak gun on the deck. Is this merchant armed? No, I don't think so. But yeah, she's just turning around. Somehow she discovered that I was here. 6 kilometers an hour. She slowed way down. Made a real sharp turn. I'd say we need to try to stay with her if we can. Let's put the bow right at her. We'll kind of try to mirror her movements. Fine. Yeah, off she goes. Okay. Tough nuts right there, I think. Dang. Not sure what the deal is there. Not sure how she heard me, but I'm guessing that that's how it happened. She just heard me. I think 12 is as fast as we're going to be able to go down here. At the very least, I think what we can do is get the radio man on and get a little of this. We'll take it. And then otherwise, we'll let her make a little bit of distance, and that's fine. Radio that in, and you know, another U-boat will get a radio message about a possible target close by, and that's fine. I'm not going to use too much time on it. I'll say that we're carrying out other orders. Leave this for another crew. Most likely, anyway. Obviously, I have that little devil on my shoulder. It's like, pussy, get in there and fucking kill that thing. So, the thing about that is, I'd rather do that when she's, okay, 3.6 LOA, okay, let's do it. Surface the boat. Anki, you just keep maintaining those torpedoes, man. Switch it on over. And we need to go all ahead flank. Try to stay up with her. And we got this merchant ship that was going way faster than it was rated to be going. Now probably see our engine smoke. But this Type 2 war machine U-boat, I don't think we're going to give up on it just yet. Go this way.
Koordinaten setzen.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Okay, we'll keep going this direction here.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Herr Kaloi, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon.
Yep, there they are. They spotted us. For sure. It's alright. You're not going to know where we are for too much longer, my man. It's almost dark. We'll just, we'll run out ahead of you a little bit. Let's go, boom. Let's go, boom. We got this tiger by the tail. That is an enemy freighter. We're going to go ahead and do a little practice run here. Probably be good for us anyway. Goodness gracious. She's just going to go around in a big circle. Interesting. Seems that way. Maybe it's their lucky day. I don't know. I mean, I just feel like maybe we just spook them and head off to our patrols. I just feel like it's going to be a pain in the ass to try to catch these guys, man. I mean, they know we're here now. And we're just a Type 2. We're not a Type 7. We don't have a deck gun that we can do anything with. I feel like it's going to be like trying to catch a runaway chicken and then try to get a torpedo shot on it, is what I feel like it's going to be. Let's give it tonight. Let's just turn toward. Let's see what we get.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten.
Little fishy tails. Little fishy tails.
Torpedorohr 1 gewartet. Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Keep doing it. You are not going to get away from us tonight, gentlemen.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Crew is strained and stressed, huh?
Kurs auf diese
What do they have to be so strained and stressed about? Great. Who passed out? Nobody, okay. Yeah, so what we're going to end up getting here is a ship that continues to effectively show its ass to us, whether we catch it or whatever, right? So, not going to be successful in this little run-in here. So what we'll do is we'll come about right there. We'll come to the northeast of them. We'll let them think that they've gotten away. Like so. We need to grab Herbert Dirks here. grab him. Oh, there we go. We got guys with the alien eyes once again. Boy, I tell you, oof, got some buggy U-boat stuff going on, fellas. It's buggy. Get him some coffee.
Funkraum besetzen.
All right, they're still off that way. Can't see our smoke anymore. Oh, that's funny. He's still using the periscope. Oh my God! Get up on the watch, you dummy. Jeez. All right. Good to have you all with me tonight as I fumble my way through this Type 2 campaign in the North Atlantic. It's the happy time, everyone! Or it's supposed to be. I remind you, this is Alternate History Gaming on Bag 60s. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe if you want to support the channel. I think it's like right there. That's funny. Nope, there it is. Hello, you. I know which way you're trying to go. I'll be waiting. All right, let's go periscope depth. Let's slow it way the heck down. Okay. Let's get you on the hydrophones. Get you on the observation scope, sir.
Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Okay. And then we wait. What are you gonna do, buddy? What are you gonna do? Then we wait. Passing behind us now.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
All right. Let's bring the boat back around. Kind of like that.
Natürlich, Herr Kaloi.
Shoot. Captain passed out. It's awful pretty evening. Holy smokes. Okay, we're going to have to go up to the attack scope with the first officer here. Of course, all hopes are we haven't lost this thing. That would be quite disappointing. And I'm not seeing any smoke yet. There she is. Okay. I think we're going to get another shot at this thing. Seems like.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
What could go wrong this time? We're running behind it still, so we'll have to resurface and just stay on it.
5 Meter. Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
I know. Oh no. Alright guys, come on. Just right out there. Oh my God. All right, she's out at what again? What is she at again? All right, she's out there at 309-ish. Right about that way, and I would say, yeah, between 11 and 12. Freighter. What? Let's do that. Let's get rid of that. Okay, she's back on a course now. I'll tell you, this is interesting. Suddenly we have no way to get help again. So let's get to our squads. And let's make our night shift a little more robust. can't do it. Hold on. Yeah, we got 0 for help. Everybody's assigned. All right.
Handelsschiff, 310 Grad.
If we're going 20 and he can go 23, I feel like, you know, we'll never be able to catch him. Point blank. And we still can't get help to our guys. Wild, man. That's wild. I don't know. I don't know about this. We went into night shift. Right? Okay. I did fiddle with it at the very beginning, so I mean there is that. So maybe we do this, you know, and give them their time back, and maybe that'll do something to help. There we go. All right, now let's go. Should be able to outpace her now. Let's go ahead and just run parallel. Might be able to line this up after all. We'll see. Let's get one sinking in before we get done tonight, eh? Let's take a little look around. Let's switch to reds. Music down. Yep, I don't think there's anything else out here, so we gonna be in business against this freighter. I really believe it. All right. What's our distance? Okay, pretty far. Captain, need you to get up. Get yourself a little caffeination, bruh. Don't mind the creepy-eyed sailors. All right. Okay. I think we might be able to get in an attack here, fellas. I really, really do.
Zielposition erreicht.
Okay. Gotcha.
Kurs setzen.
Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We go fast, we compress time to save ourselves the aggravation of waiting all night. Here we go. Periscope depth. And then I'm gonna do some old school right here, yo. I'm gonna let my gut guide me and navigate into this target using the periscope and the rudder controls a little bit more this time around. See if that'll maybe change things for us here. We shall see. Oh my gosh, the captain passed out again. Great. That's great. How did that happen? He's got a full brown, or you know, he's a robust brown here, and he passed out. What is going on here? What is going on here? Okay, let's bring the speed. Not down yet. Let's get our eyes on this thing. What the heck was that? No, that was just a wave talk. Okay, never mind. Everything's fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come left.
25 Grad, backboard.
I'm going to judge this turn. Propellers detected. 235. Yeah, well, that's these guys. I got my eyeballs on them, dude. So now we're going to put him at about there. Keep maintaining, yep. Oh no. Look at this, man. Look at this. And we have, do we have? No, I think it's, I'm turning. Okay, good, good, good. I'm sorry. I'm starting to get a little tired, guys. So I'm starting to see things and dream up bugs. Okay. We're good. Can't really target it yet. Okay, so I think she's kind of going this way. I'm going to go ahead and make a turn. Boom. We're going to keep the speed. And as a matter of fact, it wouldn't be too much trouble to jump on the engines. Walter Koss is not. That's funny. Let's do this. Let's take command of you. And it says Alwyn Peters has command? Well, that's a subordinate. What is going on with U-boat, guys? This is crazy. Huh. Shaking my head. Shake it. Now I can't maintain torpedoes. Is that because they're all maintained? I hope.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe brauchen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Handelsschiff, 305 Grad.
Okay, still got her in our sights here. Let's lock on. Again, Empire Tower. Right. What's her distance? I bet she's still about there. Okay. 5.879. I'm not sure I believe that. But maybe. Okay. Yep. Cool. We'll go with it. Captain will be asleep for this one. No, we'll get him on the TDC. Thank you. Let's have you get back to this and get all the help you can. Good. All right. Let's dial this in. I'm reading the chat now. Yeah, look, I'm a genuine, like, truest, purist. I challenge. I just play the vanilla game. I play with what I got in front of me. I do not. I don't do exploits. I don't add mods that amplify this or that. I just play it straight, baby. I play it straight. Keep that going. How about you come here and help with this real quick? Let's do this deal where we go to like 4.
5 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
You know, she looks like she's going slower. Real slow. Wow. How did she slow down so much? Come on. Golly, she must have something broken or something, or I don't know. Maybe the game's helping us now. Maybe the game's helping us now. If it's nighttime like this, we really shouldn't have much trouble getting this shot off. Let's bring the speed down a bit. Or actually, I take that back. Sorry. I never did it. I never said it. Yeah, I know. The glowing eyes. I know. What's with the glowing eyes? I have no idea. I have no idea. This game, very suddenly, in the last 3 streams, has had some noticeable buggy happenings. Very noticeable buggy happenings.
5 Meter.
Not sure what is happening. 3.9, good.
Torpedorohr 3, gewartet.
What are we looking for? Okay, red, good. Manual, good. Switch it to silent. We will slow it down. Stop cavitating. And now, get the boat in the prime spot. Alright, so let's go ahead and try to be fairly precise about this here. Boo, boo, pow. 75, 74, 75. Off the starboard. Set it. Let's double check this. Still going 8. Got the time. Lock this in, baby. Yeah, B, I know you. I know your style. That's what they call the old power fantasy right there. Don't judge you for it a bit. Okay, we're up to 12 kilometers now. Let's check it one more time in case he's speeding up. For a second there, it looked like he might be waggling. Okay, 12. Distance. 3.2. It's not the best shot. Let's speed it back up again. Let's come starboard a bit.
Ruder 25 Grad. Steuerbord. Ruder mittschiffs.
Shit. This is getting into now or never territory. All right, still good there. Keep an eye on speed. We're just gonna check, check, and recheck. Turns out she's going 12 again. Of course I've caught Das Boot. In English, the dubbed version, yeah. Pretty sure I think that's the first one I saw when I was a little kid. That's the version we had on beta back in the old house. It was funny then to watch the dub. So, okay. Let's redo this, and as long as it takes for us to get 2 of these maintained, we're going to fire... well, no, we're not going to use 2 torps on this thing. No way, we're not even in our patrol sector yet. We'll use 1. Let's gauge this again. It's a better shot at 2.944. The torpedoes... 2 are better, a little bit better chance to hit. Let's go ahead. Let's come back to port. Point the bow at her a little bit better. Once we get this tube maintained, we'll take a shot. See how we do. Again, in the prior playthroughs, we've had trouble with the gyro working right. Yep. So let's see if it works right this time. Okay, good. Last speed check. Slow it way down here. We're maintained. We're past 90 right now. We're definitely now or never. The window is here. Heart rate goes up a bit here. Final check of the distance. 2.6 is good. Let's lock this in. Let's lock this in. One more.
Entfernung 2, 6, 7, 5 Meter.
Okay, we're going to flood it. Tube 1. I want to send it going fast. I want to send it going fairly deep. Los. Now, wouldn't do our usual. One away. Fast, straight, and angry. That looks much better than what I was dealing with before. Except not. Okay, well, that's going to be a miss. Right off the bow. Can't get a hit in a real scenario, even with one ship. We are just off our game, gentlemen. Off our game. That is unfortunate. Okay. That's too bad. Let's go ahead. Let's make for our patrol sector. That's a lucky ship. That's just a lucky ship. It's their lucky day. Their lucky night. Their lucky night. It's a good thing we suck. Good for them. All right. We'll try to get better in the next attempt, but that's going to be it for this one. We can't use any more of our torpedo load on this particular attack, I'm afraid. So we'll just let them head right on by and make our way up to the next encounter. Oh, betas. The old beta tape. Those are the days. Am I right? Am I right? Well, I hope you guys enjoy this, despite the fact of our, the failures that we've had. This is really, I would honestly say, kind of atypical thus far in my more recent U-boat experience. I don't know. I'm probably pretty rusty too. There is that. But these boys get lucky another time, and we will head off to catch up with the next prey, whenever that is. For now, I think I'm going to go ahead. Call it good for tonight. Sign off for the stream. I appreciate everybody who decided to join in tonight, and I would appreciate if you would remember me. Thanks 60s, your humble and gracious alternate history gaming. Don't forget to click the thumbs up button if you like the video and the stream. Comment, subscribe, and of course, consider becoming a member for as little as $2 a month. Guys, I'll see you